Civil rights activists in Minnesota are arguing that the Minnesota Timberwolves are too white. Apparently, they only have 5 black players. The rest are white. But I should note that 5 of the white players come from different countries.
So this is awesome. This is fantastic. I love it that a country that's about 13% black, when they have a roster on a sports team that is 33% black, so almost 2 to 3 times larger than their size in the general population, say, well, it's obviously racism against blacks. Come on. Okay, now the idea is they say, look, Minnesota has a fan base that's obviously more white, and so maybe they're trying to get all the white players in the league. They've cornered the market on white folks to get people to show up. And now, admittedly, it is, in a league that's 75% black, it is slightly strange that you've got 2/3 of the team that are white, right? Mm-hmm. But random chance could happen, it could happen in any team. And the fact that the other 5 people are not from the U.S. doesn't really add to the diversity argument that much. It's not like if you're trying to appeal to that market that wants to see more white players, they're like, well, that one's from Finland, it doesn't really count. Right. Jayar Jackson, guilty or not guilty? Minnesota, are they racist for having too many white basketball players?
I mean, you know what? The first thing I think is, well, you got to cater to the fans. I don't know if their fan base wants that, but that's my first assumption, that that's the way it's going to be. It may be deliberate, but if it is, okay, whatever. I mean, ball out.
You don't even mind if it's deliberate?
No, I mean, it's whatever. It's what the team wants to do for whatever reason. They're trying to sell some tickets. Maybe nobody's showing up because maybe your fan base is going, we got all these black guys on the floor for. Now, they're stupid for doing that because they're going to, if you're just putting guys out there for the color of their skin, even if it's just black guys, if they suck, then you lose. But if they're good, then what's the difference?
Right, by the way, Minnesota does suck. This is beginning to explain why. Now, Love is good. They got some good players.
Not that they should be. Of course, I'm not advocating that they should out other people's careers over trying to get white guys on the floor. But if you generally are drafting or trying to trade for certain guys because of their skin tone, then because you're trying to sell tickets, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's on the line. It sounds weird as I say it, but as long as you're not keeping anybody else from getting an opportunity.
So that's interesting on 2 levels, right? So if Detroit Pistons, for example, wanted to get a Muslim player on there because Michigan is the one place in America where there's a lot of Muslims, and there's plenty of great players, and they draft, who was that kid that came out of Connecticut, a million years ago? Anyway, or Abdul Rauf from even 2 million years ago, and they put him on the roster, and they draft him a couple of spots early in order to get the fan base going. Is that such a crime? I don't know. Probably not, right? But if you do it systematically enough, it's a free market. All you're going to do is hurt yourself anyway, right? And then, so sad day for you. It's like all the idiot racists who thought well, you can't have a black quarterback, obviously. And then they would get crappy white quarterbacks like Ryan Leaf and put them on the rosters over and over again until they realize, hey, you know what? Maybe we should give that Cam Newton kid a chance.
Or when they had the problem with black coaches in sports, mostly football. You got black coaches that are winning.
Because over and over again, the GMs, the owners would hire people like Norv Turner. Well, that's a trusted white guy that has been in this. That's a good old boy. That's a guy I can trust. I don't want to go risky with these young, different coaches like Mike Tomlin. Oh, he already won a Super Bowl? Right? But I love the theory. I love that the NAACP in the local area is no, 33% blacks on a basketball team is not enough, which is funny in and of itself. But you know what? How about it, Hoss? Let's see how it turns out.
Which is why I noticed also, I always thought this about Indiana and Utah as well. There are a lot of white players. And I was like, I don't know, maybe they're trying to cater to their fan base. I have no idea. But, go to football. I don't know if Colorado or the part of Colorado loved Tim Tebow because of his Christianity and his outward Christianity. They loved him for whoever they loved him for it. It didn't pan out. It works out that he's not that good, and then you love him, you buy his jerseys, and then you make some money and he moves on because he's not that good.
Interesting. Rick Strom.
When I was in college and we were talking about the sports psychology, in 2010, 85% of the NBA was African American. So now I just did my little bit of research, 78% according to Slam Online, which is an all basketball magazine. So I guess my take on it is, can't we have one white team? Just think about it. Marinate that for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I hear you, brother.
No, I'm
I hear you.
totally
but look,
kidding.
it is an interesting point Jayar makes that the whitest teams historically, I mean, just think about it if you're a basketball fan, have been Utah, Minnesota, Indiana. Is it a coincidence? Maybe, and maybe it's subconscious, like, I could take that guy or that guy, maybe that guy helps me a little bit more with my fan base. It's possible.